Once you stabilize this new energy, you start to become extremely magnetic and attractive. Women, men, money, opportunities, serendipity, coincidences, etc., start flooding into your own reality. You start to perceive these things more clearly and quicker. Your critical thinking skills naturally increase and your intuitive capacity heightens. You make far better decisions because you are no longer anxious nor a people pleaser. You're cool, calm, and collected. You're not needy, doing the most, or giving off an energy of desperation. You become the ideal archetype that can handle and properly manage the opulence that life has to offer. This is what happens when you detach. This is what happens when you sink into your masculinity. Now, let's get to the practicality, how to become him. Remember, energy, frequency, and vibration. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to stick around. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a masterclass, man. So pay attention, man. Get comfortable. Get your notepad out, pour you a little something to drink, roll you a little something to, you're going to learn today. So let's get straight into it. Today's message is about detachment once again, but from the angle of the subtle art of not giving a fuck. You gotta stop giving a shit, bro. And I'm not saying go become a delinquent in society. No, I'm not saying just go be a wayward, ridiculous human being. No, absolutely remain a gentleman, but be a boorish gentleman. You understand? You're not gonna be a pushover. Enough of being a pushover, man. It's about time for you to start living life under your terms. When's the last time you lived a life that you wanted to live? When is the last time that you actually made a decision that you wanted to do without any outside influences? It's about time, bro. It's about time you start living your life. And that's what today's video is about. It's about the magnetism that comes with the detachment process. When you absolutely decide to sink into your masculinity, you automatically detach. That's the whole point of being masculine. So now, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Look, if you want to know the secret of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla said that a long time ago, and he is absolutely correct. Energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, I'm going to take it a step further and say, when you think like this, you don't just know the secrets of the universe. You literally obtain the manual on how to control your experiences within it. Pay attention. What happens when you truly detach? Let's go down the line. You stop playing the role of the sacrificial lamb. You stop being a pushover. You stop diminishing your peace of mind for the comfort of another. You stop misplacing your priorities. You stop saying yes automatically in moments you really don't want to. You stop handing out your attention freely and carelessly. You stop giving a shit about gaslighting tactics, insults, shaming, and the rest of the nonsense. You see through it. You understand it now. You start to realize all the one-sided relationships you were sustaining. You start to prioritize your well-being. You start to think in terms of being the best you can be. You start to evolve mentally, which triggers a physical change. You start to meditate and exercise frequently and consistently. You start to fall in love with the process of your own personal evolution. You start to become more anchored into the present moment, not scrambling in the past or lost in the future. Once you stabilize this new energy, you start to become extremely magnetic and attractive. Women, men, money, opportunities, serendipity, coincidences, etc., start flooding into your own reality. You start to perceive these things more clearly and quicker. Your critical thinking skills naturally increase and your intuitive capacity heightens. You make far better decisions because you are no longer anxious nor a people pleaser. You're cool, calm, and collected. You're not needy, doing the most, or giving off an energy of desperation. You become the ideal archetype that can handle and properly manage the opulence that life has to offer. This is what happens when you detach. This is what happens when you sink into your masculinity. Now, let's get to the practicality, how to become him. Remember, energy, frequency, and vibration. Let's get into it. Energy. This is where meditation comes into play. Meditation simply stabilizes your energetic system. You sit in pure silence and stillness, preferably in a dark room, or you simulate a dark room. You wear a mask, like a sleeping mask, to simulate darkness, right? Meditation is not about trying not to think. No, it is simply about observing the thoughts without latching onto any of them. They simply flow in and out on their own accord. and all you do is witness it. You do not latch onto anything. You do not develop the thoughts. You just witness it, come and go. That's it. That's all meditation is. Now, the key is to go for at least 30 minutes straight. Set a timer if you need to. I understand there are a lot of people that talk about you got to meditate 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I get where they're coming from. It's good to start like that, but you're not gonna actually make any breakthroughs if you only do 5 to 10 minutes. You have to be disciplined enough to command your body to sit the fuck down and relax until I tell you to get up. That's the whole point. You got to be disciplined enough to just sit still and experience stillness, peace, observation. That's the energy part. Now we'll move on to frequency. Breathwork. Breathwork and meditation do go hand in hand. Breathwork raises your frequency, it ignites your body and brings your system online. You start clicking. Your body is one of the most intricate technologies you can ever possess. It knows what to do at all times. That's a beautiful thing about the body. You don't have to do anything per se. You just have to put your body in position to where it can do what it does naturally. You literally just have to step out the way so your body can do what it knows how to do, So your job is simply to turn it on, turn your body on and bring your body online. Hence the breath work. That's how you raise your frequency. Number 3, vibration. Semen retention. This practice strengthens and expands the vibration of your electromagnetic field, aka your aura. The longer you practice this, the more your body goes from production and reproduction mode into refinement and expansion mode. In other words, you go to the next level of masculinity, which is pure magnetism. You get the celebrity effect. All eyes are going to be on you. Beautiful women all of a sudden can't resist your presence. Most people, men and women, can't maintain eye contact with you anymore. It's too potent, it's too strong, it's too powerful. You are constantly in flow state. You don't have to worry about what to say anymore. Oh, Michael, what do I tell her? I don't fucking know, bro. You tell her whatever you want to tell her. It's how you tell her. It's the energy behind your actions. It's the intent that matters. And this is where semen retention comes into play. You're constantly in flow state. You no longer need to prepare or rehearse or plan. You just all of a sudden know exactly what to say and how to say it in every scenario. You find yourself in a perfect situation every single time with no effort on your end at all. Reality transforms right before your eyes. Your job is to remain stable in this powerful zone, hence meditation and breath work. You see how all 3 play a role and coincide with each other? Energy, frequency, vibration. Meditation, breath work, semen retention. This is how you reach the pinnacles of magnetism. This is how you max out your masculinity. This is how you become a god on earth. Literally. Most people can't do this, man. Most people don't even have the concept to consider doing something like this. So if you choose to do this, you automatically set yourself apart. You begin to control your own personal reality. You begin to be the conductor and the director of your own experience of tangible reality. You become extremely powerful, man. But with great power comes great responsibility. In order to attain and maintain said power, you got to earn it. You got to go through the trials and tribulations. That's the whole point. But you don't have to do it alone. You can tap in with me for one-on-one coaching. This is what I train my clients to achieve and master. This is how you become the best that you can be. You can book a consultation call with me. The link will be in the description. You can also check out my digital products as well to get you started right here, right now, today. Get you acclimated with these principles so you can get on the journey to becoming the best that you can be. And with that being said, till next time, cheers.